Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2016 mid-month general readings. And thank you so much for your patience in waiting for these last couple of ones. They are a few days late. I hope everyone is having a wonderful December and that your holidays are going well. I continue to use the Gilded Tarot deck by artist Sarah Marchetti, and even though we're exploring the last half of December rather than the entire month, I'm still going to be pulling the same 8 cards as I usually do, with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck for overall energy and advice. Thank you always for those of you who continue to watch and follow and listen to my channel, and welcome to any newcomers. Thank you so very much for your support and feedback. Keep the brilliant comments coming. I truly, truly enjoy reading all of them. And you guys are really great with the feedback. I get more and more every month, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well, because these are general readings and there's thousands of you watching. So of course they're not going to mean the same for everyone who watches. And you may find that your rising and your moon sign play out for you a little more predictably this month. And I find that watching sun, moon, and rising videos for myself just gives me additional insights into what's going on in my life, so that watching all 3 of them, you get a more clear and cohesive picture of the time frame ahead that the reading covers. So watch all 3 if you can. Thank you as well for those of you who continue to reach out for personal one-on-one readings. Thank you to my regular clients for your consistent feedback on how those readings continue to play out in your lives. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, for yourself or for anyone else, you can always at any time during the year purchase gift readings for other people as well. But the holidays are a very popular time for purchasing gift readings for friends and family and loved ones, because they do make wonderfully unique gifts for people. I also offer a yearly overview and outlook, which is an hour to an hour and 15 minutes long. It's a 24 card spread which explores 12 months ahead from the time frame, from the time of the reading itself. And it explores all the major sectors of your life. And you can do this at any time of the year, because it just explores 12 months from the time of the reading. But we are approaching the end of the year, and it is always quite a popular time because people want to take a look at the new year coming in with the overview and outlook. So if you're interested in that, just mention that in the email. You can click on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information in detail and includes my email address. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you or anyone else that you send my way. Holidays are busy times, but I do still have openings left from between now and the end of the year, so we can set something up for you. I do readings full time, 6 days a week, so I'm able to get back with you quite quickly and set up a reading pretty quickly as well. Current turnaround time is anywhere from a couple of days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within 2 weeks we can schedule a reading. So send me an email and we will go from there. So moving right along, let's get into this. This is the last of the mid-month readings. This is for Aquarius, the air sign of Aquarius, for the remainder of December 2016, and in fact, the remainder of 2016 itself. Show me the energies for the air sign of Aquarius for December 2016 mid-month. What do they need to see? What do they need to know? What lies in store for the air sign of Aquarius for the remainder of December 2016? What do the last few weeks of the year have in store for our Aquarians, the water bearers? Aquarius, December 2016, mid-month. Okay, Aquarius. We begin with the Two of Cups, followed by the King of Cups. Love is in the air for some of the Aquarians. Next to that, we have the Hierophant, accompanied by the Six of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands, accompanied by the Sun. The King of Swords, there you are, paired with the Seven of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and advice is the Star card. We've had some truly beautiful, beautiful readings, mid-month readings for almost all of this, well, all of the signs really, to varying degrees, and yours is no different. And you have the Sun card too, which of course, that beautiful, lovely, quite powerful major arcana card, which increases the positive energy in a reading and lessens any challenging or negative energy as well. As a matter of fact, you have one, two, three. You have three major arcana cards here, so some divine timing and orchestration is at play, always at play actually, but it looks particularly so for you in the next couple of weeks. Let me just take a quick look, Aquarius, and see what else is coming through. I'm already getting, some of you may be getting proposals this month, wedding proposals, receiving or extending engagement proposal. Hope and faith is also your theme as it is your overall energy. So let's begin, Aquarius. So we find ourselves around the middle of December 2016 with the energy of the Two of Cups, beautiful soulmate energy there, paired with the King of Cups. So cups, we have water energy here because water is the element that rules the suit of cups. And cups is the suit that governs the area of our life that deals with feelings, emotions, relationships, and love. All different types of relationships and all different types of love. The Two of Cups is traditionally referred to as the soulmate card. This does speak of a soulmate connection, a kindred spirit connection, more than just physical and chemical attraction. This is a meeting of the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit, being on the same page, kind of looking at life in the same way. This is somebody that after you meet them within a short period of time, you feel like you've known them for a long time, a karmic thread kind of connecting the two of you. And this doesn't necessarily need to be in a romantic, a sexual based love either. This can be because the fundamental definition of this card goes much deeper than that anyway. For some of you, this is going to be romantic love, attachment, soulmate, kindred spirit. For others of you, this is going to be a different type of soulmate and kinship energy. It could be a soulmate in terms of best friend, sibling relationships. Somebody else you meet that you just feel that true connection with. This card can show up in business, job, and career path as well. It could represent finding the perfect job. It represents, at its most fundamental level, the Two of Cups represents a beautiful union, the coming together of two things. It could be two people, two entities, two corporations, even. If it refers to a job, it represents a job that's perfect for you. It's a very good fit, not just in dollars and cents, but you like the environment, you love the people you work with. You don't have to pay for parking. There's not a long commute. It represents the puzzle pieces fitting together in the joining of two things, whether that's in a personal relationship, job and career path, a path of spirituality as well. Because it's going to play out differently in the specifics for those of you, for everyone watching. Although, again, the fundamental energy remains the same. It's a beautiful union, a beautiful coming together, and a very strong karmic thread, karmic connection here. Divine timing and orchestration is at play. Now, the Two of Cups is accompanied by the King of Cups. Kings and queens represent individuals who have reached the full achievement of their suit, the mastery of their suit. And since this king is the King of Cups, this is feelings, emotions, relationships, love. So this would represent someone who is very emotionally centered, very emotionally grounded, and very emotionally stable. The King of Cups is sometimes referred to as the King of Cool, and he's sometimes in other tarot decks pictured as being sitting on his throne in the middle of a body of water, and all around him the water is very choppy and wavy, but he is just kind of sitting in his throne, very cool, calm, collected. He has the ability to remain grounded and be a good source of grounded support, even when things are chaotic or everybody around him is losing their heads. He never does. He's a very emotionally stable, grounded person. Since he's the King of Cups, he's also a very loving, very nurturing person, very supportive. and he's showing up as a king. This is a grown up, as we all kind of start off in our lives with the page energy, the youngest and least mature of the energies. We grow and mature, ideally anyway, throughout the energies of the different levels of the court cards: pages, knights, queens, and kings. Very good at controlling external matters as well. Loving, supportive, nurturing individual. So, for some of you, this is going to represent your soulmate in terms of that romantic partnership. For others of you, this is going to be a best friend, somebody with whom you feel very connected. You feel like you know each other in a very deep, spiritual kind of way. And again, for some of you, it's romance, love based. For others of you, it's a different type of relationship. For some of you, this could be a job and career path situation as well. You've just found the exact right match for you, that right position for you. But there's no Pentacles cards in here, and honestly, I'm not getting that energy as well, but at all. But you can always apply that to that area of your life as well. The beautiful union coming together, and this King of Cups is the other person in this union, this coming together, and actually a wonderful energy from that King of Cups too, because in terms of emotions and feelings, you couldn't get anybody who's more loving and supportive and nurturing, and has a pretty strong sense of spirituality in his own right as well. Again, I'm getting quite strongly for some of you are going to be either receiving or giving, or receiving a marriage proposal. Somebody's going to be asking you to marry them, or you're going to be asking them to marry you. What a great time to do it during the holiday season. For some of you, it's not marriage, but it's going to another deeper, more committed level in a relationship. This could be anything from engagement to moving in together. There's a forward moving, building a future together energy around this in the middle of the month. And that continues in the next combination of cards. Hang on just a second, something else is coming through. So for some of you, that Two of Cups, King of Cups, this is a relationship you're already established in. For some of you, this is your partner or your husband or wife. I mean, it's showing up as a king. And if this were a personal reading, it tends to be much more gender specific. But there's thousands of you watching, so this could easily be a female as well. So for some of you, you're already in the relationship. This person is your partner, your spouse, your husband, your wife, your partner. It's already a deep, committed relationship. And for those of you for whom that resonates, you are moving ahead on something that something that you've been involved with for a long time. For some of you, this could be something which started out, something that you've invested a lot of yourselves in as a partnership for quite some time. And it may have become rather heavy and cumbersome of late for you, but it's taking a turn. You're moving through it in a more successful way. There's a sense of release of something which has become heavy and burdensome, a cross you've had to bear, a long project, something you've been working towards even. There's a sense of that coming to an end over the next few weeks, you and your partner together moving through this energy. And it's a lovely, bright energy. For some of you, this represents healing. And that could be perhaps the relationship itself has been through some turbulence or difficulty, and you've hit some kind of healing point, and you're able to move through this. For others of you, it's you're you're reaching a new level, you're going into some kind of deeper level through something, or you've hit a point which enables you to move through something rather successfully, but it represents a deeper commitment. For some of you, you are I've gotten this for a number of the other signs too, property issues. Some of you may be moving into your first home. Some of you may be paying off a home or coming to the end of payments on your home or a piece of property. That's very specifically oriented towards somebody out there or a couple out there. So, okay, moving on, we have the combination of the major arcana card of the Hierophant, accompanied by the Six of Swords. So the Hierophant Major Arcana card, significant divine energy here. The Hierophant represents convention, tradition, walking the prescribed path, deeper levels of commitment, marriage, engagement, meeting the family even. It can represent organized religion, large corporations, businesses, the establishment. Um, Kind of being under the same umbrella with a group of people, everybody kind of doing the same thing, walking the prescribed path, taking something to the next reasonable level of commitment and depth. Can also represent higher education and learning as well. For some of you, you may be graduating from something, a rather long course of study or a project, something that you've been investing yourself in for a long time. Either you yourself and your partner has been a primary source of support, or both of you together have been going through this. Again, the specifics are going to play out differently. The fundamental energy remains the same, and I'm interested to see what this is for those of you for whom it resonates. So that Hierophant is paired with the Six of Swords. So we have air energy here because air is the element which governs the suit of swords. This is mental. This is your element, Aquarius, being an air sign. This is mental, intellectual, cerebral energy. The suit of swords governs what goes on up here. Our thoughts, words, ideas, perspectives, perceptions, outlooks, our belief systems. It's all about how we think. The Six of Swords is a card, it's a transitional energy card. It's a card of moving from a time, either a relationship, a situation, just a time in your life which has been maybe very challenging, turbulent, chaotic, even painful for some of you. This card represents moving, a transitional energy of moving away from that into a time which is more settled, more peaceful, more serene. This is a card which has a strong theme of healing and restorative energy to it. If anyone has been, for some of you, it could be an illness, a long illness, which you're now starting to recover, or your partner has been through some kind of illness for quite some time, and they're just kind of beginning to recover through this. This can represent actual physical travel. The number six does represent physical travel as well. So for some of you, this movement away from a troubled, turbulent, chaotic, or very challenging time may actually be a physical movement as well. Some of you may be traveling over the next couple of weeks. It is the holiday season, and a lot of people do travel to see friends and family during this time. Healing for a lot of you. So paired with the Hierophant card, the story is going to split off a few different ways here. This union or partnership that you're in, some of you are getting engaged. There's a wedding proposal coming in or going out, and it represents moving to the next level of commitment, meeting the family, getting engaged, getting married, and it's a healing energy for you, for the relationship itself. Some of you, it's Some of you, this is connected with spirituality or religion as well. A strong source of support for you and your partner in moving through and away from a difficult time within the relationship. That Hierophant for some of you could represent somebody who, like a marriage therapist, or even a priest or a pastor, someone that's been helping you and your partner get through a difficult time in your relationship or in your lives together, and that source of support is providing a foundation, and there's a spiritual element in this foundation of helping you through this healing process, being a significant source of support through this healing process as well. For some of you, it's that I'm picking up as well. Some of you, it represents that whatever the energy the Hierophant represents for you, some of you are done with whatever the investment of that energy is, whether it's study, education, college, a course of learning. Some of you, this could even be job and career energy as well. A long period of employment is coming to an end, but there is a sense that the movement is healing. Again, illness into health. There's a recovery. Whatever this movement is, it's a positive movement. It's healing, and some kind of challenge or pain or difficult time is coming to an end. There is a sense of closure. This movement through and away from something is healing, and it represents more peace and stability and harmony and wholeness in your life, which transitions beautifully into the next combination of cards, which is a lovely combination. We have the Ten of Wands. A burden coming to an end, because tens do represent the end of a cycle as well, the culmination of something, paired with the Sun card, probably one of the best, if not the best, major arcana card in the tarot deck. So the Ten of Wands, we have fire energy here. Fire is the element which governs the suit of wands. And the energy of wands is a creative, manifesting, building energy. It's forward moving, it's action oriented, it's very dynamic because it's fueled by fire. It's about change, movement, action, power. Tens represent cycles ending, something coming full circle, the culmination and achievement of something. And for this man, for you, Aquarius, it's a burden coming to an end. Now, for some of you, this is going to be an actual, like a cross you've had to bear, something which has been painful, emotionally difficult for you. You've been carrying this weight successfully. But it's still been a burden. It could be that it was something that started out not as a burden, but slowly it's just gotten heavier and heavier. For some of you, it's not, it could be less of an emotional or painful challenge, but just a long project you've been invested in, or again, a course of study or schooling. Could be relationship issues. There's too many of you watching. The specifics will be different, but it's coming to an end. It's a heavy weight. It's so heavy this man can't even stand up straight, but you can see that his head is up. He's looking at his destination. He's there. He's reaching his destination, that place where he can lay this burden down, stand up and take a deep breath and be free of it. He's done. There is a sense of completion. Something's drawing to an end in a very positive way for you. That Ten of Wands is paired with the Sun card. Beautiful, bright, lovely energy. Everything you think of when you think of the sun, what does the sun bring? This is the energy. This is light, love, warmth, laughter. The sun illuminates things. Information which you haven't had is coming in to help guide you and illuminate the path. The sun represents a strong sense, a strong social energy and just fun, laughter, love. The sun helps things grow. It's a healing energy for those of you who have been ill for some time, you or your partner. The sun represents a loosening up of restrictive energies, financial restrictions being lifted or loosened. There's kind of a darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into health, energy, uplifting, being able to breathe, take a deep breath and relax, let it go. And it's a great accompaniment to that Ten of Wands. Something is coming to an end, something which uh, has been has been or became at some point heavy, burdensome. You have this beautiful energy, that Six of Swords, going away from whatever this challenge or burden or even emotionally painful thing is, healing from that, a strong sense of healing in this closure. Transitional energy, too, meaning whatever the challenge was and is over here, and the time period where it's all over, everything is done and everything in its place. You're not quite there yet, but there's this energy of you're moving, you're just about, it's coming to a close and you're just about there. Strong healing, actually. But there's a we feeling you're in this with somebody else, this King of Cups, whoever he or she represents for you. And they could very well be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful, uplifting, bright, healing energy. Now, at or towards the end of December 2016, we have the energy of the King of Swords, which I'm feeling for most of you is you, your energy. This is the King of Swords, so this is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or somebody else, another air sign in addition to you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is your energy. You're just coming into your own. Finally, it's like you're returning back to something, coming back into your own, into yourself again. That King of Swords is paired with the Seven of Wands, so we have more fire energy here. This is more of a defensive energy, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about defending, protecting, guarding, standing up for yourself or somebody else, not backing down from something, not compromising or negotiating past what you feel would compromise your own personal sense of integrity. It represents standing by something that you feel a sense of ownership in, or you feel very strongly about because of how much of yourself you've invested in it. You can see this man is standing in front of the door to his home, his castle, his keep, whatever it is you've invested so much of yourself into. It means very much to him, and he's holding his wand up in a defensive, protective gesture because he may feel it's being challenged or threatened somehow. So it's about standing by, not backing down, holding the line, standing firm, not compromising on something because it's yours. You've worked very hard for it. You've invested a lot of yourself into it, Aquarius. I don't feel like this is really negative energy. And for a lot of you, it's actually you're not ending the month with this defensive energy. You're coming into your own again, into your own power in the sense of who you are. And there's a partner, a beautiful partnership in there too, because of this energy of the Seven of Wands that you've been manifesting all along. You have been carrying this burden. You have not backed down. You have not given up. You have not laid this burden down, even though there may have been times where you felt very much like it, and because of that you are moving through this. There's a completion, things coming to an end in a very positive way. I'm moving to the next level of something. There's a deeper level of awareness, of understanding, of commitment with somebody else because there is a strong partnership element to this. So, for those of you for whom this doesn't resonate at all in terms of relationship energy, you can apply this to another area of your life if it feels more applicable, or maybe just your rising and your moon sign may be more predictive for you this month. But it's a beautiful energy, a quieter energy, peaceful, and healing. And again, it's because you refused to lay this burden down before it was finished. You had something to do, you had something to carry, you had something you were committed to, and you did it successfully. And now it's time for that to be done. It's time to lay this burden down. And for a lot of you, potentially this other partner, you're moving through whatever this is. There's a sense of healing. I feel like you guys have been through something. Um, it's been something, a long-lasting kind of something, and again, it may not be that whatever it is that you've been carrying that's so heavy, it may not be have been like an emotionally painful thing. It could just be something which just took an awful lot of energy and commitment and work for a long period of time. But somebody else was in there with you, and it is coming to an end successfully because you kept your commitment to whatever it was, and you're moving into the next level, next area of commitment. And it feels like for those of you for whom are in this with a partner, with this King of Cups, it has deepened your love, your bond, your awareness of each other, your level of intimacy somehow. A beautiful, beautiful energy. And overall, your crowning card from the bottom of the deck is the Star card, Major Arcana card, beautiful card. This is a card of hope and faith, which I feel you have exhibited. It's your overlying, your underlying overall energy. The star is about hope and faith. It is about your connection with the divine and your trust in that connection, your trust in divine timing and orchestration, your trust in a beautiful, bright path in front of you that's full of joy and fulfillment. Even if you can't see the path, it's about having hope and faith and the promise and potential in what lies ahead, even if what lies ahead isn't visible to you, and trusting in that. This woman is emptying her pitchers of water out into this body of water, and she's doing this in perfect faith and confidence as she completely pours her own reserves out. That when she needs water, when she needs it, she'll be taken care of because she lives in hope and faith. Her connection to divine, to the path in front of her, even if she can't see it, is so strong that she trusts that she'll be taken care of as long as she does what's in front of her to do, or he is in front of her to do. She will be taken care of when she needs it. Hope and faith. It's also one of the wish fulfillment cards. It's actually quite lovely, and there is this we partnership feeling in it as well. There is a beautiful path in front of you, and you are in that transition. You're moving, you're on that path, and you're moving even deeper into it. Whatever it is that you've been carrying, Aquarius, you've done it beautifully. You've kept to your commitments, and uh, because of your investment and your commitment and your dedication, there is a beautiful the path in front of you is just it's laying out beautifully. It's I almost want to say that you're being rewarded for it, but I don't really feel like it's that because it almost makes spirit kind of a scorekeeper, and I'm not kind of a believer in that. But it's paying off. Whatever you've stood by, you've refused to back down from it. You've kept to your commitment, particularly with a partner. There is a loosening and a lightening up. That burden is going away or it's lessening. You're at the end of it. You're laying it down. Hope and faith. Even if you can't see the path in front of you, it's beautiful, Aquarius, and you're going to be taken care of. Have hope and faith in that because for those of you who have been through some difficult times, better times are ahead. They're actually beginning now for you, and I think for a lot of you, you and a partner. And it could be the relationship itself because of course it's going to split off a variety of different ways for those of you watching. So Aquarius, what lovely, quieter but lovely, beautiful energy and a lot of healing as well. And I'm happy to see that for you. So that pretty much wraps up your December reading, Aquarius. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope that you find it useful in at least some small way. Thank you very much for watching it. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the very first readings for the year 2017, the January generals in a couple of weeks. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me for yourself or for anyone else as a gift reading, or again in the yearly overview, you may want to consider that in looking ahead at the new year, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. Feel free to email me at Maggie, the number one, McGuire at gmail.com. I would be most delighted to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks. And until then, Aquarius, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. And I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.